He's very intelligent. Like my similar experience of first meeting him as well. You know, I used to go to Tallwood High School, and my brother went to Salem. So my brother went to Salem, produced with Tim. So Tim Farrell and them. People don't know this. Tim Farrell and Magoo used to have a group together.
Oh, no joke.
Called SBI. It was called Surrounded by Idiots.
I love it.
I have the cassette tape. I have the cassette tape of their song.
Oh man, that
So they
sounds
probably
like
had the double tape deck, and they were selling.
Yeah,
that sounds like
For all you young listeners out there, that's how we used to listen to music.
yeah, side B, side A.
And the funniest part, one of my favorite songs from them was called Skull Caps and Striped Shirts.
That's perfect. That's so good.
But, you know, I met him for the first time. We was going to Food Line with my mother. He was skateboarding down the street by Salem. Like, he's always been like that. His energy is completely pure and innocent.
Right.
He vibes off you. He wants you to have fun. He wants you to be empowered. Like, that's what this whole event was about. And I thank everybody that came to Virginia Beach and showed that and reciprocated that love. Because, I mean, dude, the stuff that the artists did to get here.
Yeah.
For instance, Missy Elliott had pneumonia.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
People didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
She had pneumonia and did the show with pneumonia.
I hope she's doing okay.
Jay-Z and Beyonce left and came back.
Wow.
They went to the show in New York and came back. Beyonce was there.
Yeah, I saw that Jay-Z did have a show in New York.
Yeah.
And people were like, how's he going to be here? And it's like, well, I mean,
Where's
he's
Jay-Z?
probably
Well,
got
you got a G5, you know.
I'm sure he got a jet or can get one. You know?
Yeah. And he came back. So stuff like that that people did not want to disappoint Pharrell.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Sheer respect. That guy's, he's got humility and everything.
With the old ideas, if we can call it that, I won't call it backdoor racism. You can call it however you want to. I'm going to call it how I see it.
Yeah.
Is it sustainable?
Well, I would say that I feel like, you know, people have their ideas that have been instilled in them through generations. You know what I mean? But not everybody's stuck in their idea.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think things like this, you know, positive events like this to prove that this is not the case, that, you know, we're all just people coming together having a good time.
So essentially just continuing the positivity as a community.
Just wear out.
And just wearing it out.
Wear it down. And you can just, I mean, there are going to be rocks that will never move.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there's less rocks than there are.
That's great.
Those good people.
I don't know if you can speak about it or not, but I feel like there's a word on the street that this is going to be a thing next year also.
I mean, that was, I can say this. When we first initially did this, that was the plan.
Okay.
And I can say the thing that kind of was weighing on that was how it was going to turn out for the weekend.
Right.
So I'm going to put it this way. When we had a conversation, it was, we're going to do this. We want to do it every year. If the weekend goes well, then we're going to do it every year. The weekend went amazing.
Like they could not have gone better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather
So-
was great.
Yeah.
So therefore, that kind of gives you an answer
Yeah.
of what we're
Man, you know, I'll tell you what, man, I'm excited. You know, I'm excited as a bartender. You know, what I mean, as a service industry guy. You know, because I'm proud of this city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I really am. I've been to a lot of places, man. I've seen a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people about a lot of things, and I am extremely excited. I mean, I was overwhelmed actually on Sunday. Heading into work, heading into to bartend, how like beautiful everything was. And even, you know, shout out to the production company. If you guys are listening to this, like, you know, I know that they worked their butt off
Oh my God,
to
crazy.
make that happen, man.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So
But I want to say the same thing to all of you guys, though. You know, from our end of it, you know, we brought an event here that went amazing. We want to say you guys provided the entertainment, the drinks, and everything else with no headaches.
Yeah.
Nobody said I had a bad server. And trust me, like I said, I own a liquor. I've had a bar. I know what happens every single day.
yeah.
And nobody had that attitude. Nobody had the mindset of, oh my God, well, I got to go to work. Oh my God, we're going to be swamped. Oh, everybody, as great as of a game plan that the city of Virginia Beach had, you guys had a great game plan as well. So, you know, hats off to everybody in Virginia Beach, honestly, man. I
appreciate that.
Hats off to everybody in Virginia, because even, you know, Norfolk, Chesapeake, everybody came out.
Oh, yeah, they came through.
And they all show love as well. They was from out of town, so was like, yo, you know, where can I go get something to eat? I heard people telling me, well, what kind of food do you like? And, you know, that's not things you get in a bigger city.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you're in New York, like, yo, where should I go get some meat? Man, go fuck yourself.
Why fuck are you?
What you mean eat? I ain't ate in 3 days.
This motherfucker's where food's at.
You know, so just that. People get
Yeah.
a big city vibe with a small town love and reciprocation. So you can't find that.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, like I was saying, I've been bartending in different cities my whole life, and I love Virginia. And I got to tell you, I mean, the caliber of bartenders and servers out here are
top
second
notch.
to none.
Top notch.
Yeah.
And I mean, I look at you, Evan, I look at you, Chris. I mean, we've got a bunch of friends and everything in the industry, and like we take pride in what we fucking do.
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I get off when I get someone that comes in from out of town and I can show them a great fucking time.
And
at
then
the
they come
bar.
back.
And they come back.
Right.
I can't tell you how many times, like, Navy men just got stationed out here. They're in the British Navy. They're wherever.
Yeah.
And they come back every day, every
Yeah.
weekend, because we were the first place they stopped at.
Right, welcome to
You
our
know what
bar.
I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
welcome to our bar. Welcome to our community.
Yeah,
Like
welcome
you
to-
were saying.
yeah,
like,
yeah. Welcome to the
you know what I
family.
mean? This is, like you said, man, this is a big city, but a small community.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's tight-knit and beautiful. I love it.
It's a lot of things on the horizon for, not just Virginia Beach. I'm hoping the rest of the 7 cities and the rest of Virginia,
Yes.
period, can hop on board and do
Yes.
the same. Because, we were briefly talking about some other things, just infrastructure, just a better relationship between Norfolk
Yes.
and Virginia Beach, because the borders are right here. Like, there's no
Oh, yeah.
reason. I think this event allowed everybody to see there's no reason to have conflict.
Right.
There's no
Right.
reason to say, okay, we're going to do this outlet mall, and then next thing you know, I don't want to do it because we got to cut the state lines. Like,
Right.
things like that that we need to make sure that we just do in unison. Let's just have some things work out. That's it. So we'll just go with that, man. It was a great thing. I'm looking forward to see what comes out of this. And let's just keep the whole trend going. Let's keep that positive love going.
Being at ODU, being in Norfolk, and then living in like Virginia Beach, knowing that like going to ODU, it's like, well, we're not going down to the beach. You know what I'm saying? And then and it's vice versa, where it's like the beach is like, oh, we're not going to Norfolk.
Right.
You know? And I feel like over the past, at least like a couple years, while I've seen it kind of happen, at least from like the ground level.
Right.
I've got, guests that are coming to see me, at this place, down at this city. They're coming from Newport News to come down to the beach. They're coming from Norfolk to come to the
Right.
beach. They're coming to the beach to go in there. And when, and there's just so many things to do within the 7 cities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and you pass culture around too, which is great. So, like, what Links was saying, as far as like the 7 cities coming together, I had the opportunity to be in the DC area for about 2.5 months, opening a yard house up there. But on my off days, you just jump on the train, and I'll be over on like G Street or whatever, or take a train over to I'm coming out of Falls Church. I mean, they got crazy food out of that place. Like, culture wise, I mean, for an Asian guy, it was amazing.
Yeah.
He had the whole Southeast Asia was in that place represented. But
How cool is it when you go into a place, man, and you feel like family?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you're like I can imagine that the people that we get from wherever they come from, middle, east, south, north, when they make it into our locations in here, it could be kind of like, kind of scary. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
your new place, you don't really know much about anything, but then there's just like, and when you have people like yourself, when you have people like Steve, you know what I'm saying, like me and all the people that we're with, when we grab people, you know what I mean, and put our personal footprint and the footprint of Virginia Beach on them and on their heart,
right.
and we give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just like, people always, they're like, oh, like, yeah, oh, you do it for tips, you do it for this. Like, in fact,
No,
I've been
you-
doing this shit for way too long. I don't do it for the fucking money.
Right, you care first, and then the money comes later.
Yeah,
you put your heart into it, and then the money shows up later. on.
Yeah.
that's how you
That's
should
the
look at
thing.
it.
I had a chance to observe them. Like, I was running all over the place during this whole festival, but they allowed me to have my cousins and my sister come up to the bar, which is amazing. Like,
Oh,
you didn't
man,
have to
I
do
wish I
that.
could have been
They didn't have to do that. That was amazing. So I get there, I'm ordering drinks. I know I got to run back downstairs, and he's like, "Nah, I got them. I'm taking care of them. They're good."
Yeah.
They come back downstairs, like, "Oh my god, we had a great time. Chris was great." Like, one of them had a drink. He put a little more extra in it so she can feel everything. Like,
Right.
it was great.
I was doing
Trying to
that
get
too.
it in there. You know what I'm saying?
I had a couple of people going like, "Hey, can you put some more in here?" And I literally would hold the bottle up till it just overflowed the cup, and they're just looking at me with these eyes like, "This guy's crazy."
But stuff like that is impactful. and
But it blew
makes
their
a lot
mind.
of-
They were
yeah.
like, "This he's fucking crazy."
Yeah.
Somebody called me a wild man at one point. It was funny.
That's the thing. It was
Yeah.
like, I knew we were still in Virginia Beach, but the dynamics of everything made it feel like you were somewhere else.
Yeah.
It was a freaking utopia, bro. It was great. It was
Yeah.
great watching. It was at one point I was backstage. I was just looked at the crowd, and you just see everybody. You see the big statue thing in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
that
know,
was crazy
you
too.
know, you
man.
just-
That is nuts. I just saw that today. I was like, well, I didn't know that was down there. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
But then, the realism hit in because then you look to the right and you see ships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see
Right,
boats.
yeah.
There's barges moving
So
by.
it's like, yeah,
Freight's moving by.
I'm sitting here watching the crowd. Like, oh yeah, look, they're doing swag surf.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're really surfing. Like,
Yeah, right.
I mean, I didn't get to see a lot of the festival because I was working. Showing the place to a couple VIPs that we had here, and shout out to Stratus Media Group also for having such a beautiful space, man.
Oh, it's perfect.
You know,
This is perfect.
This is great.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys ever need to shoot a podcast, Stratus Media Group,
Right.
hit them up. The something in the festival, it spanned like the whole oceanfront. Like there was something going on like every
Everywhere.
block,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean, you had the Sony stage over there on like what? That was like 19th Street. Yeah, you had the Timberland little hangout spot over there on 17th Street.
Yep, you had the basketball court was a little bit further down. I think that was on 24th.
Yeah.
Yep, the art walk was just kind of spotted around. There was maps to go take pictures on the art walk, which is pretty dope.
And
Now-
that's what I was telling everybody. It's like, look, people call them like, I didn't get a ticket. Number one, look, I'm gonna tell you again. When it's getting released, get your tickets. That $195. The fact that people were complaining,
Right.
that tickets were
Right.
for a 3-day festival,
Right.
with the best artists in the world, it's gonna be something crazy,
Right.
And
Which
you're
it
like,
was.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
But the same people that didn't want to pay the $195.
Or the same people.
That were looking for tickets after they
Right.
sold out
Yeah,
after a week.
yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Or
Now
not
you're-
even-
I
Second
got
hand.
700. I got 700. What are you talking
Right.
about?
Yeah. You know?
195 was a problem 4 days ago.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
that's-
I saw people on Thursday going like, "I need tickets, but I'm not trying to pay more than the ticket price." And it's like, you're crazy, man.
Sorry,
Who are you
dude.
talking to?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Nobody's gonna say
You're gonna,
that ticket.
well, that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's right.
you want to do it, you got to pay to play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, like, shoot, you'll pay $195 to go see one artist if you're out of state,
Right.
Yeah.
but you won't pay it. And like people paying, Beyonce tickets. No disrespect Beyonce because I think she's an amazing performer.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like you'll pay $500 in DC to see
Right.
Beyonce for one ticket.
Right.
Right.
3 hours.
Yeah.
3
And
hours.
you get a whole 3-day festival in which you can use
Yeah,
that
it's-
wristband to go
Anywhere.
to panels and
Right.
trap karaoke
Right.
and
Right.
like all these things, but you don't want to pay that $195. It just blew my mind. And then these are the same people calling me like, "Yo, Lynx, you got some extra tickets?"
No. Hey, remember that? Hey, man, this is that one guy.
Right.
Yo, I know so. Hey, yeah, hey, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so this podcast is brought to you by that one dude that you knew like 5 years ago that's hitting you up for tickets.
Word. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's a bunch of
Sorry, man.
Shout out,
of luck.
Yeah, shout out to your sorry ass. Next time, jump on board. You know.
Like, so that's the thing. I gave people the blueprint. I told people ahead of time what to do. Just listen. It's a great thing. I think people have now understood that.
Yeah.
This festival was epic. This festival was incredible.
Yeah.
People came out. And that's the thing. I can say this as well. Some of the surprises for Friday.
Yeah. God, but like, they're gonna come back, right? I'm sure they are. There's no way that
What,
you
the
know-
artist on Friday?
Yeah, man. I mean, you
There's
had
nothing we could do,
Dave
man.
Matthews Band. You had, Migos.
Janelle Monáe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I saw them post on Twitter, on Instagram. Like
excited. There
VB,
was-
like we'll be back.
right.
Migos is like Virginia Beach, we're definitely coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, and that shit's gonna be lit.
Everybody had a great time, man.
Yeah.
Like everybody, even when they had after parties in the clubs, like the people in the clubs showed them love.
Right.
Right.
And it's like, it's something when you see a act like the Migos, for example, who's I think they outsold the Beatles or something now.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
insane.
What?
That's insane.
But when they get that, when they get love and they're looking like, yo, this is some real love for me. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I know
Like-
that they've gotten it in Europe, London, Japan.
It's different.
They're like, yo, this is it's a whole different feeling out here.
Yeah,
Right.
they fuck with us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like, hey, we gonna fuck with them back. Speaking of, man, I went to go have like a little bite to eat last night on my way, finishing kind of everything, and I ended up going into Shuckers, and I'm like walking towards like the back far right of the bar. It's not really much, they built on a new like beautiful addition, and there's 3 guys like sitting at the bar, right? Big guy, fucking sitting in front of him with his chair and shit, And I'm like walking that direction because I'm like, there's nobody down here, this section of the bar. I'm going to get myself a spot so I can get myself some food, Anyway, guy goes to stand up, and I'm like, oh, you're probably security for somebody. I'm like, cool, man. Like, I'm not really focusing on that. You know what I mean? Like, you own it. My man is on. He's,
can,
sunglasses on.
Getting
you
a
know?
little too close to somebody.
Yeah,
right,
you know,
yeah.
so